What's going on, guys? It's Keystone Relics out here, back in the field. This is one of my favorite sites by myself today. We're up here at this washout. Got a lot of rain over the weekend. As you can see, there's tons of gravel in this washout. And I've been walking it for a little bit now, picking up lots of Jasper flakes and stuff in here. A lot of debitage. That wasn't nothing, but there's tons of flakes in this washout. A lot of them get buried, some of them get real muddy, but this is the washout that I've found a handful of points out of. And as you can see, it's pretty well washed. It wasn't like this last week. It was a little more mellow. It definitely got a lot more intense, but this is something you guys want to keep an eye out for whenever you guys are in the fields, because these are artifact magnets. So this washout goes up the hill a pretty good ways, and gets really deep. There's some channels in it, but this has pulled a ton of gravel off the side of this hill and down this washout. And I got my walking stick down there because I got something really good laying on the ground in the middle of it. So let's get you guys over there. Let's go see what we got. I haven't touched it yet. It looks to be all there. I don't know, it's standing up on its edge right now, so we'll see what it is once we get it picked up. You guys can see my walking stick there, just marking it out. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. We got a nice Jasper piece. You can see how worked it is. Just spotted that. Let's see if we can get a phone recovery and a GoPro recovery. Same vid. Guys, there it is. Looks to me like it's probably a Fox Creek. Nice whole point. That's why you guys check the washouts. So I'm gonna keep running through this washout, see if we can't find anything else like that. But that is a beautiful yellow Jasper. Spear or knife, I'd think, but we're gonna keep hitting this washout and we'll get back with you guys if we find something else. Here's that point we just picked up. I got it cleaned up a little bit with my spray bottle. That's one of my biggest pieces yet. I'm not sure on type. If any of you guys know what type that is, leave it down in the comments below. I'm thinking it's a Fox Creek. We found a couple of Fox Creeks not too far from here, so very well could be, but awesome way to keep 2025 rolling. So a little tip for you guys when you are looking in these washouts. A lot of times there will be areas where the smaller debris will collect versus the larger debris. Because usually on the outside of where the water's flowing slower, so it's not able to move those big rocks that you get built up in the middle of the washouts. So these areas where all these small flakes and all these small stones and stuff kind of congregate is where you want to spend a lot of your time, because as you can see, the smaller stuff gathers together. And a lot of times, being that your points are smaller and thinner and lighter than a lot of your bigger field stones, they're gonna end up in these areas with all this small debris as well, which is kind of like the case of what just happened with that point I found. That was kind of in the middle of the washout, but it was on like the lower side of it, so it was getting hit with water, but it wasn't as fast moving water that the rest of the washout was getting. I think we got something else here. You guys see that? That's a big piece of jasper. Yeah, I'd say that's a scraper. Big turtleback. They were using that for something. You can see where all those flakes were taken off of that edge. Same on that side. So it was laying right there in that washout. So we still got a little bit more to do. There's that again. Nice big scraper. Haven't found too many like legitimate scrapers like this one, so this is a cool find for me. But we'll get back with you guys if we find something else. What's going on, guys? We're out here at our favorite farm. I was with JMR Spartan. He had to leave because he's going on vacation tomorrow. He had a really nice day. Found some really nice points and some other tools. And I was striking out until just now. I got a really nice point down here on the ground. I haven't touched it yet. Let's check it out. There it is. Nice yellow jasper. So we're gonna get this picked up here. Alright guys, here we go. A nice jasper point. Probably either a knife blade or a spear point. But after not finding anything all day, that's a nice way to end the evening. We'll walk here a little bit more, but if we find anything else, we'll get back with you. Alright guys, here's the 3 pieces we found. Here's that scraper we found in the washout. Some nice edge work on that. Both sides, there's some flakes taken off of the edge. Nice jasper. Here's that point we found at the second farm. Nice yellow jasper again. Some nice flaking on this side. It's got a nice bevel to it. Nice well-made base. Here's that point we found in the washout. Nice yellow or variegated jasper. Some really nice flaking on that side. So a stack with some druzy quartz on it, maybe. If you can see it sparkling there under my light. But that's what we found. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more Native American artifact hunting videos.